Can you bake 1 million cakes in 100 Minecraft days? Recently, I've seen a lot of 1 million videos pop up and I wanted to do one, but there's a big difference here. You see, to bake a cake you need 4 different ingredients, and cake is something you have to directly craft, plus it's unstackable. To do this, I'll need to harvest 3 million wheat, 2 million sugarcane, and collect 1 million eggs. Is this even possible? Let's find out. I spawned in a new world and I'm excited to see that I'm in a plains. I start off fast with wood, then stone, then see a village off in the distance, which is perfect for this challenge. I get to the village and it's pretty big, plus there's a lot of wheat. I'll need wheat for baking cakes, and wow, that's the most wheat I've ever got from a village. Before I begin building farms and trying to get to 1 million cakes, I wanted to get geared up. So after getting some food and setting up a little camp, I went mining. I was mining for all the basics: iron, coal, gold, redstone, and of course, diamonds. I wanted to get this part out of the way to make the rest of the video easier for me. I even collected obsidian just in case I needed it. Soon after, I came across a mine shaft and found a skeleton spawner. Yes! I mined some more and afterwards made my way up to the surface. I now have all this loot to work with and it's only day 7. I think right here will be a pretty good spot to set up camp. The only real builds I need to do are farms and possibly automatic farms, depending on how fast this process can go without them. And technically I don't need to set up a camp, but I do think keeping everything organized will make this process go much faster and overall help me get to 1 million cakes. I do plan on working through the night of each night, just because if I do that, that'll double the time that I have. Or more like sleeping will cut the time that I have in half. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of getting seeds. First things first, I think I should be collecting the eggs first. I don't have wood. Oh, I also need to plant sugarcane. This way I'll be able to get sugarcane in the background and working on some other projects. There. Now all I have to do is get some chickens up here, and I only need 2 because I can start breeding them, and then I think the more chickens I get, they'll start dropping eggs more often, and then once I get that thing loaded with chickens, I'll be able to get so many eggs so fast. Again. Now I need a wheat farm, which I already do have a ton of wheat, but that's definitely not enough to bake 1 million cakes. I do think I'll have to automate the farms if I do want to complete this, but I think this will be good as a starting point just to get this all kicked off. I got a bunch of bones while I was in the cave, so I'll be able to use this to increase the speed of the wheat farm. Now that I look at this, I don't think the setup I have will cut it. I think if I really want to do this, I need to go full automatic. Get a massive automatic wheat farm going, a massive automatic sugarcane farm going, and I guess this chicken farm is the fastest I can get, except of course I'll need to continue breeding the chickens so eggs come faster. What I'm gonna do is create a pretty big flatland right here, so I have plenty of space to build these farms, and then I'll be able to bake cake as efficiently as possible. You may be thinking to yourself, is he wasting time by digging all of this dirt just to make a flat land when he could build this farm on a non-flat land? Yeah, you're probably right. I just think if I have everything all organized, it will make everything much easier. And having all these farms on a flat land, I think that's so much The sugarcane's also still growing in the background, so I'll continue to be able to expand the sugarcane before I build the automatic sugarcane farm. My simulation distance is now on 20 chunks, so that means even the farms down there, just pretty much all the farms should be going at all times, because I highly doubt I'm going to go more than 20 chunks away from this area. There, now I have a massive flatland to work with. 13 eggs. Oh, that's not gonna cut it. And they're all clumped up. Yeah, they are one shot because I try and hit them to make them spread out, but they just do not spread out. So I don't know if I need to make a couple more of these to expand the process, or to fasten the process, to speed up the process, yeah. But first, I want to get started on an automatic sugarcane farm. I am so glad I grabbed that obsidian, because to build this sugarcane farm, I need an observer, and you only can build those with quartz. So let's go get some quartz real quick. What a spawn. Oh, a fortress, okay. Now I have everything ready for the sugarcane farm, so let's get to it. And that does it for the first sugarcane farm. I don't think that's going to be enough sugarcane, so I now have 2 of these sugarcane farms that have 16 sugarcane each, and I believe I can start stacking them if needed. But before I do that, I want to make more chicken farms like this, because this just isn't doing enough. And I'm pretty sure there's like not a way to make this more efficient. Like, it's as efficient as it can be. And I've been breeding as many chickens as I can, and they're just all clumped up in that big pile. Oh gosh, phantoms are out. Okay, time to sleep. Ow! Okay, and I don't think I lost any chickens. I can also breed multiple chickens at a time now, which is perfect, because I think when you start with 2 and you keep breeding them instead of dropping more chickens in, that's when they get clumped up. So I think I'm much better off with this side of the farm. At least I think. I'll be able to know once this one gets more chickens in. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, that may have been a good thing because now I can dispense them evenly. Now time for the automatic wheat farm. I've been waiting for one of these guys to come around. Perfect. And then I think what I'll be doing is I'll be crafting cakes, collecting the milk, crafting cakes. But that's after, of course, I get eggs and sugarcane. Let's get started on building an automatic wheat farm. First wheat farm is complete. There are 140 seeds placed on this. It's not fully automatic because I will have to replant everything, but as far as collecting the wheat goes, it is automatic. Once I flick this lever, it will go down, collect the wheat. I'm 15 days in and I have made 0 cakes, but I now have 2 automatic wheat farms totaling at 280 wheat per cycle. I have 2 fully automatic sugarcane farms totaling at 32 sugarcane per cycle. I also have 2 egg chicken coops, plus a non-automatic wheat farm and a non-automatic sugarcane farm. Now I think it's time to begin mass production on cakes. I have all the materials that I'll need all organized and ready to go. And while I'm making the cakes in the background, I'll be getting more ingredients. And on day 16, I have crafted my first cake. 16 days for 1 cake, definitely not the pace I want to be on, but now that I have everything ready to go, let's speed things up. I was able to fill 3 large chests pretty much completely before I've ran out of sugarcane. And this sugarcane farm doesn't look like it's gonna cut it. Also, I'll need more wheat too, and I don't know if just 2 of these are gonna be enough. Also, these 2 egg farms I don't think will be enough. Now, I was able to get 165 cakes in less than 10 minutes, but I am not getting the ingredients fast enough. And in order to complete this, I'm going to need to be able to get the ingredients faster than I can bake these cakes. So I think the plan of attack is to build 3 more of these, 2 more of those, probably 6 more sugarcane farms. I don't even have the materials I need to build all this. I'm now going to build 3 more chicken coops, and I think once I have 5, I think that'll be enough for this to be like a permanent infinite egg thing. It's not as pretty as the other ones, but it'll get the job done. And if I really want to get to 1,000,000 cakes, I'm going to need to stop trying to make things look nice. Now that I have all the egg farms I think I'm going to need, I want to get working on building more sugarcane farms. I now have 4 sugarcane farms. Now all that's left to do is build another wheat farm. But for this next wheat farm, instead of making it 3 platforms, I'll make it 6 platforms, making it like this 1 wheat farm will be like these 2 combined. So it's as if I'm doubling the wheat production that I'll get. And my final build for now is complete. I now have 5 automatic egg farms, 6 automatic sugarcane farms, and like 600 automatic worth of wheat farms. Basically, whatever number I said I was getting of wheat before, I just doubled it. I also have this wheat farm and a sugarcane farm right over there. I hope all these farms give me enough ingredients fast enough for me to infinitely craft cakes. What I'm gonna do now is bake cakes as fast as I can and hope I don't run out of ingredients with all these farms I got. After just 1 day, I've used up all of the sugarcane that I have. Now, I was able to fill 4 large chests with cakes, but sadly, each of the sugarcane farms that I have not even made a single cycle. What I'm gonna do is build 2 more, yes, 2 more automatic sugarcane farms, which I'll then have 7 in total. I'm also gonna expand this sugarcane farm, so while all 7 of the automatic farms I have going are still in a cycle like this, I'll be able to harvest sugarcane from here. And after that, I then think that I will have enough sugarcane to try and get to 1,000,000. Real quick, I did have an idea to make a bone farm with the skeleton spawner from earlier to make bone meal so I can then bone meal the sugarcane, as that's the only resource I can't get fast enough. Sadly, bone meal doesn't work on sugarcane. I mined cobblestone for pistons I'd need, then mined iron and redstone. Afterwards, I built 2 more automatic sugarcane farms and harvested my wheat. I now had all the resources I needed, so I sat here crafting cakes as fast as I could. After sitting here for 9 minutes and all the resources I needed right in front of me, I was able to bake 183 cakes, an average of 21 cakes per minute, which if I continued at that speed for the last 70 days that I have left, I'd have 29,400 cakes. Yes, that's less than 3% of the million goal, and that's if I had infinite ingredients in front of me at all times. So can you bake 1 million cakes in 100 Minecraft days? No. You need to farm 3 million wheat, 2 million sugarcane, and 1 million eggs. If that's not hard enough, you also have to craft each cake individually and they're unstackable, making this challenge impossible to do by yourself with no cheats. Maybe I'm just slow at crafting, so let's just say you doubled my speed. Even at that crazy rate, you still wouldn't be a 10th to the goal. I'm KnightSirc and I really did intend to play all 100 days and hit that big 1 million, but it's literally impossible.